Hearing there is no cure for endometriosis can feel like a life sentence. You might feel like nothing will ever change, that you'll always be in pain, or that your body is working against you. But here's the truth: just because there's no cure doesn't mean that you have no control, y'all. Many women with endometriosis feel like there are no real options but medication and surgery. And while those play a role, lifestyle changes can make a huge difference in reducing pain, inflammation, and emotional distress. So, in this episode, I'm breaking down how you can take control back of your health, reduce those symptoms, and start feeling better without waiting for a cure. And if you've ever felt stuck in survival mode, this is your reminder that your body is not broken. You just need the right tools. So let's get into it. You already know what time it is. Vibe with me, y'all. Welcome to the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Welcome back to another episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach Jovonnie, and today we're talking about something so many women with endometriosis struggle with: the feeling of powerlessness. So maybe you heard it before. There is no cure for endometriosis. And while that is true, that doesn't mean that you have no control over your health. Take it from me. It was March 2020, y'all. And I go in after having my laparoscopic surgery. And he says, you had stage 4 endometriosis. And I'm like, stage 4? I didn't even know there were stages to it, let alone what exactly is endometriosis. And they suspected endometriosis, which is why I went with the surgery, because I wanted to really know. I wanted the information and the insight of what was going on inside of my body, so that way I could create my plan of healing. I could navigate it because I would know more about what was really going on. I could now take my power back from something I never even knew of. And in that moment, I was definitely overwhelmed. So let's not say where I am today, 5 years later, is where I was 5 years before, because I wasn't. I was overwhelmed. Water welled up into my eyes. I didn't know what endometriosis was. I knew there was no cure. And I felt overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed. I didn't know what was going on with my body. I felt like my body was betraying me. I didn't even know how to heal my body or even think about how I could approach it. And what I realized was I was not given a life or death sentence here. What was happening inside of my body was something I could still live with. And I could either choose to live in survival mode. I could continue to live on the pain that I was dealing with, ignoring what my body was going through, ignoring the signs of my body telling me something was wrong, because that's what I was living like up until this diagnosis. And I just started getting intentional about being intentional. So I know what it feels like to be dismissed, to feel like you're running out of options, and to question whether you'll ever feel good in your body again. Because let's be honest, after surgery, your body sometimes feels worse than it did before you even allow them to go in and figure out what was actually happening. And so when you go through your own healing journey and you start working with other women, you learn something important. And that thing that I learned was that you have more control than you think. And so today I am going to share with you how to shift from survival mode into thriving mode, why food is a powerful tool to fight inflammation, because endometriosis is definitely a chronic inflammation condition, and then how movement can help even on high pain days, y'all. By the end of this episode, you'll have the clarity and confidence to take small but very powerful steps towards feeling better. So let's get into it. But before we get too into the episode, The stats are showing that some of you are watching but not subscribed. Please make sure you are subscribed to the Wellness with Jovonnie YouTube channel. If you are watching this on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss a podcast episode, a live stream video, a short, any type of content. Hit that notification bell so you will always stay in tune. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast distribution platform, make sure you hit follow and give the show rating. So here we go, y'all. Why healing needs to be more than just managing symptoms, because it's more than that. It's really a lifestyle. So endometriosis isn't just a physical condition, it's an emotional one too. So healing happens when you shift from survival mode into thriving mode. Many of us live in a constant fight or flight mode, and we always are reacting to our symptoms instead of proactively supporting our health. The real shift, it happens when you stop just getting through the day and start taking intentional steps towards feeling better. What does that look like, Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie? That looks like drinking a juice, a smoothie with functional nutritional benefits to it. You have the right fruit and vegetable combination. You have the right seeds to go into those smoothies, as well as the right fruit and vegetables. You know exactly what your body is needing to flourish that won't cause pain. If not, you're going to choose the foods, choose the drinks that end up causing more pain, causing discomfort, triggering a flare-up, and that's not how you win. So let me give you a quick win. Identify one small healing habit to incorporate daily, whether it's getting in a juice, getting in a smoothie, taking 10 minutes of just simple deep breathing. Y'all, do not sleep on deep breathing. Our bodies, especially with endometriosis, we are tense most of the time, and that tension causes more pain. When we are feeling pain, intense pain, I want us to think about taking in those deep breaths, taking in that moment to really let the oxygen flow through your body, for you to actually become aware of where you're holding the tension in your body. Is it in your chin? Is it in your neck, your shoulders? Is it in your stomach? Where is that tension in your body? Do the deep breathing. Reduce the tension. Allow your body to relax and get out of that tight, tense, fighting, fight or flight mode state. All right. That is number one. Number two, I want you to know that your body wants to heal. So support it with the right nutrition. Support it with the right nutrition. Just because endometriosis does not have a cure does not mean you don't have power. What you put into your body can either fuel inflammation or it can help you fight it. So the more we focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, the more we give our body what it needs to repair and function better, the better you will feel. And the goal is for you to feel better every single day, the best that you can. And it starts by choosing the right foods for you. And speaking of choosing the right foods for you, in the show notes, you can get a plant-based alternative guide, more plant-based nutrition, information, education, empowerment, recipes, all the things that you need to know to help take your already favorite recipes and meals and make nutritious swaps and see how your body feels. You deserve to go on this journey of intention and really figure out what is triggering your body to be in pain, to be in discomfort, and then what's allowing you to feel good and thrive so your food can taste good and you feel good. That's the real win. So y'all, try a simple anti-inflammatory meal swap. Whether it's dairy for almond milk, and dairy is an inflammatory food. Dairy, processed sugar, processed foods, those can cause inflammation. So you want to reduce it. Do you have to reduce all of them at the same time? No. Remember, this is a journey, and you want to make sure you find sustainable habits, things that you can do over a long period of time that you enjoy. And you say, you know what? This is a life that I love to live, and I love living it with less pain days, because I'm getting my control back over this endometriosis. All right. And then the last one, movement is medicine, even if you're in pain. Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if you have it, but in my lower back, almost like at the top hip of my glute, it's almost like where some people might call it sciatica pain, or a little nerve pain. And I was feeling that on Monday, really was feeling it. But you know what? I was like, me and Spencer, that's my golden doodle, we're going for this walk. We're going back out here. We're getting back into our moving and grooving. We're going to get our 4 miles in to start our day, because I love being able to start my day with him and getting in those 4 miles. And I said, I feel this pain, but I'm going to go out here and still move. Let me tell you, that pain was not there by the time I got back home. Sometimes it's in the movement that we're able to move that pain right on out of our body. And so when you're dealing with chronic pain, and you just know that movement sometimes might feel impossible, but the right types of movement can actually reduce inflammation, improve your circulation, and help manage pain over time. The key is choosing movement that supports your healing, not drains you. All right. So swap out high intensity workouts for gentle movement like yoga or walking, or even resistance training that doesn't overstress your body. But guess what? You have to explore those forms of movement, and that takes time. But guess what? You're worth it. You are worth it. So y'all, just a quick moment to let you know that the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle is available. So if you're ready to take control of your healing with the exact tools and strategies I use, I've got something special for you. It's called my Wellness with Jovonnie bundle. It is like a mini course with a whole bunch of resources. So we're talking mindset, we're talking mindful eating, we're talking movement. There's a weekly exercise plan in there. There's the 5-day mindful eating meal plan in there. And y'all, you got journals so you can get real with where you are when it comes to your mindset, your mindful eating, and your movement. You have guides to really let you know how does endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, how should I even approach changing my lifestyle in regards to how I want to heal, making it my own, taking my power back. Y'all, get the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle, mini course, jam-packed with value. Check it out. Go get it. You deserve it. I created it just for you because I want you to thrive and not just survive. All right, so here we go. Your 3 valuable takeaways. 1, just because there's no cure for endometriosis doesn't mean that you are powerless. Small changes can transform how you feel. Turn your pain into power. You can do this. I know you can. All right. 2, your food choices can either fuel inflammation or help you fight it. It can make you bloat. It could cause you pain. Or you can start trying to address the food swaps, making them simple. And guess what? It might work, it might not. But guess what? If you change the food and you still feel the pain, guess what it might also be? It might be your distress. So are you managing and eliminating stress in your life? Are you anxious? Are you in a state of depression? Are there some things that you need to process and work through? Sometimes people like to say, oh, the food didn't work for me. But that's because the food, in conjunction with your mindset, your state of mental and emotional state, as well as if you're in a movement, consistent movement, you're moving your body. These 3 things, I call it my M to the 3rd degree healing empowerment formula. These 3 are your foundation for a lifestyle towards turning your pain into power. It didn't just work for me. It worked for other people that I've worked with as well. And I've known other people, other coaches, other naturopathic, holistic people, professionals that are utilizing these similar pillars and lifestyle changes to really see change. Y'all, movement isn't just about pushing through the pain. It's about choosing the right kind of movement to support your healing. That is why I call it my M to the 3rd degree healing empowerment formula. Those are your 3 takeaways. You know that endometriosis doesn't have a cure, but it doesn't mean that you're not in control of how you could truly live a life to thrive. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, and I just want you to know that you can do this. You are in control of your healing journey. When you embrace this healing journey, you're going to fall in love with you. You're going to fall in love with living again because you are in control and you're going to figure out how to take care of you. You're going to learn all about you on a level that you probably never even learned yourself before. And guess what? You deserve to go on this journey. So go on it. Thanks for vibing with me, y'all.